Hello everyone. First of all, I have a sore throat today, so I will cut out my mic sometimes when I have to cough or whatever. I know it's not COVID. COVID never once existed and it never will. Same thing with the bird flu. Doesn't exist and it never will. And whenever I have to cough or whatever, I will bring up my mic so you guys don't have to hear my crap. Um, Bam, I literally just did it right now. Um, and the mic is still shittier than a shit coming straight out the shitty butt. So, um, well, today we're gonna be talking about Adolf Hitler and a few other stuff. So, before the war, like not World War II, I'm talking about First War. Before World War One, he used to be a painter. As you can see right here, he painted, I'm pretty sure, all of these drawings. I'm not sure on all of them because a lot of people claim a lot of stuff. Just like this guy. This guy right here. This guy painted Adolf Hitler. He did. That's not the painting of Adolf Hitler. Bam, I did it again. So, these are paintings of Adolf Hitler when he was young and cool to hang around, I bet. But yeah, he was a great draw, 100%. Honestly, he is better than me. um, so he used to paint before World War One, and I'm pretty sure it was his father. I'm not 110% sure, but I think his father said that his painting and drawing was not manly and wanted him to become a man. So as soon as World War One began, he sent him off to war. Um, then I have to scroll all the way back up. I have to black out a lot of stuff because there's a lot of my information around here. Um, so here is him in World War One. Well, a few of them is World War Two, but this is around pretty much all of them World War One. Um, so he was in World War One, and then this moment popped up. I'm gonna show this video right here.
The Germans are retreating. Adolf Hitler's been injured, and he has this encounter with Private Henry Tandy, British private. Tandy has Adolf Hitler in his sights. And even though he's a trained soldier, he can't bring himself to pull the trigger. If Tandy had pulled the trigger, Adolf Hitler would have died on the battlefields in World War I, and the whole course of human history would have been changed. It's one of the great what-ifs in history.
Wow, a video inside of a video. How great was that? Um, so basically, inside that moment when he was walking back, somewhere like when World One ended, like inside of the gap in between World War Two and World War One, or inside of World War One, um, after that moment, uh, he either encountered a evil being, which would be a demon, a reptilian, or the shadow government itself. Man, that was a terrible cliffhanger to cut the mic off. So he came in contact with them, or they came in contact with him. They brought out the fake Bible. I'm not talking about the Bible. Well, it is the Bible that we see today, but I'm not talking about the Bible that was in the past that had from everything, like all the stories and all that stuff. That was not diseased with government control. Like even Jesus dot is name is fake. His his real name is Yes or Is. So Jesus actually in I can't remember the language right now. I think Greek means Hail Zeus. I'm not going to go into all that stuff right now, but his name was Joseph. That's why I'm going to leave it right there. Let me know if you want me to make an actual video on that. Um, so they gave him the fake Bible with the name being quote unquote Jesus, and all of the other false information that you have inside there, like around 80% of the Bible. I'm not talking about the monsters, those are real, their lessons and all that stuff. A lot of that stuff is real. I'm thinking around 80 to 70% of the Bible is fake. Um, and I know a lot of you are gonna hate on that, but don't listen to what I'm saying right now. Let me finish what I'm talking right now. You can leave the hate comments later on in the video. I don't care. Um, so when he came in contact with them, they gave him this fake Bible, told him like, yeah, kill the blacks, kill the Jews, kill the gays, enslave people, blah 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 blah. Um, so then he started to do that. Um, so then he became, I think this is the one, right? No, it's yes, this. Sorry, my thing was completely good, but no. So then wait, no, I wasn't. So then they told him to take this symbol, the spiritual symbol that meant love and hate no one. Well, love everyone, but hate no one. Right? So, hang on, I thought it was blue. I didn't think it was red. Well, whatever. Um, so then they took it, turned it black, turned it sideways, and turned it into evil. Um, then, well, here's some, hang on, my last video was a failure, so I have to scroll the way back up. I was in the editing software and everything. So, here's some stuff, you can look at it, you can stop the video frame by frame, you can do whatever. I'm gonna have to like black a lot of the ads out and whatever. And so then they took that and they turned it into the Nazi symbol we see today. So now whenever we remember that symbol, we'll think of Adolf Hitler, not the actual symbol that it represents. Why? What is that? What is that hell, dude? And he was here, he was doing the Hitler stuff. And there was actually a point, there's no pictures for this, but there was actually a point in this spot where the shadow government or the deep state, I would say the WHO, but I don't think that they existed back then. And plus, the WHO does not focus on this stuff. The shadow government took over and told the scientists to work on transgender and all that bullshit. And then Hitler found out about it, and this is the only good thing about him, is that he found it and counted it. Like he stopped the forced transgender. That is it. That is the only good thing about Hitler. He was, well, the second good thing about Hitler is that he was anti-transgender, and and he loved painting. Like me, I love painting, I love drawing. Um, and I know the woke mob are gonna go like, "You guys are Hitler, you hate anti-transgender and blah blah blah," right? I bet someone's putting something bullshit in there. And they did that. They blah blah blah, blah. And they did that. Oh well, that was fast. And they did that beforehand too. Here is the God number 369. All right, this is the God number of everything. It's it's the spiritual number, and it's the number of the universe, right? Um, and so then the government saw this. They didn't want us to realize this because this guy, just like in my one video with the lightning battery, which I still do not know the name of, so go into my community and go underneath my picture and let me know what I should name it, or I'm gonna have to get AI to name it, and I don't want to do that. Um, and post on my community like a lot, so take a look at it every so and so. Anyways, he discovered it, 369 and such stuff like that. Here's a little picture so you can look at it. Yeah. Um, what's the children's stuff? I just realized that. That's okay. Um, so then they saw that inside of the solar system that we have right now, right? So here's the sun, and here's where the solar system begins. Well, you know. Um, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7, 8, 9. Alright. So 369 right there in the planet solar system. They realized that they didn't want people to wake up to that, so then they removed Jupiter, right, the smallest planet that we have. Even though that there are more planets inside of a solar system that I know you guys probably don't even know. Um, they are around, whatever. So they took this planet off the market. So then it became the solar system that you all know today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Even though the 8 is my lucky number, it's not the universe number. It's 369. So then they also did that lately, which began in 2020. I bet you all know this. So, hang on. So they took the spiritual rainbow, as a lot of you would know it, as the chakras. Let me find a good picture. They took the spiritual rainbow, which is the chakras, right? Yeah. They took the chakras, which is the spiritual rainbow, and the rainbow is like beauty, peace, and finding your inner child and all that stuff, right? And then they turned it into the LGBTQ that we all know and hate. And they're turning that rainbow into pure hate itself, with a lot of people not even realizing it. So that's also one of the main things I'm making this video. So they turned the rainbow into this pure blindness zombie fuel that we all know today. And they brainwashed a lot of fucking Gen Zs. Like, those people make me ashamed to call myself a Gen Z. I'm so pissed off at it. So that's gonna have to conclude the video because I only have 15 minutes in it. And yeah, goodbye.